Jason Brownlee, the wideout in the backfield. Give us to Brownlee. Gore's in front, giving him a block. Can get to the edge. No good pursuit by Miami.
Nice job by number 11, Corey Flagg, the leader linebacker on this defense, just tracking down from inside out. Watch number 11. Little false step, but then you see the speed. Miami's got some speed and
Southern Miss. Now Willis and Dean in the backfield. Fake to Dean. Out to Willis on the screen. Picks up about 5 yards before James Williams, the big free safety, knocks him out of bounds. Look at Williams. That's a linebacker. That's a free safety in a linebacker body.
Well, it's a linebacker who doesn't know he's a linebacker yet. But James Williams, 6'5", 225 pounds. He was a 5-star recruit. A lot of talked about him last year, and he's proved his game this year, especially with his footwork. Talk to the coaches. He might move closer to the line of scrimmage at some points in this game.
They said he could make a lot of money at
nice
some point in time
play.
if he does. That play made by Tyreek Stevenson. Talk about transfers, Mark. That kid started his career at Georgia. Now he's looking at maybe an All-American type of season here in Miami.
Just a great trigger, understanding the play and beating the block. Can't play it much better than that. Good tackle. And now brings...
We're back in the backfield. Fresh set of downs for the Golden Eagles at midfield. Wilkie to throw again. Miami bringing just 4, and Wilkie has time. Defended very nicely on the play by Williams.
Nice play.
Chandler Pittman out of the backfield. Williams picked him up.
Yeah, nice play. And you see that length and just even the ability to force the quarterback to throw the ball up over top of your 6'5" body. Just no room on the sideline. Really good coverage. Good elevation as well by Williams. Looks like a one-on-one. Open free play.
Yeah, he got him to jump. Van Dyke trying to take advantage. He hits his receiver at midfield. Wow. Brashard Smith brings it in.
Nice focus by Brashard Smith. And that's the type of confidence throws that you want Tyler Van Dyke throwing. A lot of quarterbacks will get their confidence built by throwing short underneath routes. For Tyler Van Dyke, let him throw the ball deep and over the middle. It's kind of counterintuitive, but let's see if this sparks another one. Good job getting it over the defenders. A little bit lucky, obviously, but had a free play. Adjustment. Southern Miss hasn't bumped over to adjust.
Complete to the 30. It's Brashard Smith again. Linebacker Dalen Gill, one of those transfers.
And now they're going completely different. Look, it's 5 wide now. Frank Gore Jr. bottom of your screen.
3rd medium, the backfield. Miami brings 5, but Wilkie has enough time to get rid of it. Going deep for receiver. Covered very well. Foul flags come in. I spoke too soon. Corey Couch out of his linebacker spot. I checked that out of the star position. That's that fit DB.
Wilkie understanding the position that you put to Corey Couch in. You just got to get your head back around. You see, he doesn't allow, yeah, he does get his head back around some, but doesn't allow the wide receiver to come back to the ball. And again, that's a mental lock. Incorporate some more passes, put TVD ball in his hands.
Pressure coming up the middle. Van Dyke escapes. Restrepo makes the catch and gets hit immediately, but hangs on into Golden Eagle territory, 25 yards.
And great job by the offensive line, giving Tyler Van Dyke enough time to find Restrepo. You see eyes downfield, eyes downfield, eyes downfield. Good job working up in the pocket, even though a little bit way away from his target. You see the arm strength, getting the ability to get the ball out there to his roommate, his number 1 guy, Xavier Restrepo.
And they've got some work to do. Dean tries to bounce it outside. There's absolutely nowhere for him to go. Tyreek Stevenson leading the charge. Larisha, what do you got? 1st and 15. Wilkie will throw. Chased out of the pocket. It's sacked.
Nice play.
Just got a piece of him.
Yeah, Jacob Lichtenstein. Good job. You see him right middle of the defense. Good job using his hands in that fight. Got a little help pushed in, but that's the type of effort that when the U is there.
I feel like you'd want to say a lot. Maybe it wasn't as many as you think.
I don't know.
But it was a lot. Gornell split wide at the bottom of your screen. Wilkie under pressure. Tries to get it. Jomini makes. Oh, he almost made an unbelievable catch. I thought that pass was destined to be intercepted, Mark.
It should have been intercepted. It absolutely should have been interception. And watch Al Blades, number 7. Why are you waiting for the football? You're not going to catch the ball in the breadbasket. You got to go up and attack the football. Be fixed.
Van Dyke to throw again on 2nd and 10. Now he has time. Restrepo, that's a nice catch. That came on him fast. He's able to get his hands up and pick up the first down.
Give him time. Give this guy time, and he can throw darts like that. And Restrepo, good job working over the middle. Little move on number 6, got right inside, and Restrepo is so quick, so good in that short area of space. And you see Van Dyke come off that first read, went back to his roommate, number 7, find the hole. Much better on that play.
Van Dyke to throw. Has time here, too. Again over the middle. Receiver goes back to get it. That's Redding. Jay Jones on the coverage, but 17 yards, moves the sticks again.
And this route combo is great. Restrepo, little short route to the outside. And you see the eyes of Van Dyke. They went from Restrepo, which brought the safety over a tiny Van Dyke.
He'll give it to Parrish near side. He's got the first down and more. Couldn't break through that last tackle, or he might have been gone. Ratcliffe got a handful of jerseys. Still, though, it's 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and you look at personnel, you're trying to look, hey, where's Xavier Restrepo? He's not a field, so that signaled a run play.
Van Dyke has all kinds of time over the middle. Completes it to Smith. Another first down. Chase Stanley, the safety, on the coverage. Clock at 39 seconds. You see Miami with still 2 timeouts on the board, so plenty of time here, Mark.
Plenty of time. Good protection the last 2 plays from the offensive line.
Van Dyke to throw again. Inside the 5. To the goal line. Can't quite get in. Brinson was right there on the doorstep. Had Scott all over his back, but 17 yards gives him first and goal. And maybe they'll use one of those 2 timeouts. Set up a play to get inside the end zone.
Good protection up front, and good catch. Good job throwing it in front of the receiver. Kind of looked like Eric Scott was a little bit winded on the route, but good job of keeping him out of the end zone. Anytime you can force an extra play, you want to do that defensively.
Parrish on the carry, over the top, touchdown.
That drive that Miami needed. Good double team in the center of that line of scrimmage. And good job getting up and over.
Jaleel Clemens with a nice job at penetration there too, Mark.
Containing Zach Wilkie.
Wilkie to throw again, looking for Gore out of the backfield. Hits him, but the defense is there to drop him for a loss. Ivy again from that cornerback spot. There's that big bag. Lowers his shoulder pads. Picks up the first down.
Will Mallory trying to lead block around. You know, run blocking isn't necessarily Will Mallory's strong suit, but watch number 85 try to get up there, and back just said, get out of my way. I'm going to run over dudes myself. But good job running again, picking up and pulling the defense to sleep, and there'll be a deep pass eventually.
A lot of room to run, though, for Franklin. Another first down. Pressure comes from the Eagles. Restrepo wide open, goes up to make the catch and stays on his feet. Still on his feet, first down and more.
And that's why Xavier Restrepo was the main target last week. And when you talk to the coaches in terms of guys who have really stepped up, right? They lost so much production. 70% of their wide receiver production is gone from last year. And Restrepo, who's a true freshman last year, has stepped up.
2nd and 17 now. Van Dyke to throw, pressure up the middle, gets it out to Parrish. Makes a man miss. A big chunk of those yards back.
I love the play call. I love the screen pass on 2nd and long. The high percentage play. You get your offensive lineman out in front. It just made a good move. Got his foot in the ground, picked up an extra few yards, and now it's third and man.
Give the Parrish. A lot of room to run. Inside the 10, down to the 9. Second down and 17, no problem for this Hurricane offense right now.
That screenplay set up the ability to run the football. Good job by the offensive line. Those big boys, yeah, they may have taken that first half a little personal. The right-hand side, all four receivers over there.
Frank crashes his way to the goal line and scores.
And there it is. When you have an former offensive lineman as your head coach, that's a way to make an impact early in this half. Give the ball to our backs. Let our big guys go up front. Good double team up front. Good job of getting to the next level. And then Franklin using that big body to score. Opening drive for Miami. It's important that they move the ball down the field and get on the board.
That's not going to help. Frank Gore Jr. was dropped by Leonard Taylor.
That's the first time we've called Leonard Taylor's name, but it shouldn't be. This guy 56. Really good job of getting off the ball. And when he has that drive, right? When he does feel confident in his play, he's remarkable. But the coaching point for him is do it every play. You got to have that same aggression every single time on the field.
Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. Wilkie to throw. Miami brings just 4, but they get pressure on him, and Taylor again.
And there it is. He got double teamed on that play. 2 offensive linemen were on him. He was aided by a really good outside rush. You see on the left-hand side, forced the quarterback get upfield, but continuing to pursue upfield. Leonard Taylor, 2 TFLs in back-to-back plays. Every one of those orange jerseys around the football.
The Southern Miss offense is now stalled out. 2 consecutive 3-and-outs to start this second half. Stevenson.
Oh,
bangs off a tackler to midfield and beyond. Inside the 40, dragged out of bounds at the 35.
You got to see that one again. I mean, this is a defensive back, 6 foot, 214 pounds. Good job of fielding the bounce, and then boom. That's a physical run. That is a physical run by Stevenson. Big defensive plays, good drive by the offense the first time out, couple that with the special teams play.
69 yards on the ground on their last drive after just over 50 in the entire first half. Little razzle dazzle. Here's the flicker. Got Keyshawn. Touchdown.
Well, there it is. Lull him to sleep with the inside run. And then the flea flicker. Perfectly executed. Perfectly played football by Tyler Van Dyke. And a really good catch on the outside by his wide receiver. Watch here. Watch the defensive back's eyes. Oh, got lulled to sleep. Safety bit up. Corner lost his guy. Perfect throw. Touchdown, Miami. And not have to stick on the receivers for too long.
Now they'll run it. Pittman.
Nice. Nice play by Corey Flagg. Thank you. Corey Flagg, number 11. I'm waiting for him to come downhill all game. He's in the right spot, but a lot of times he'll chop his feet and not attack the football. Right here, boom, he could have chopped his feet more, but he got downhill, and that results in a negative play rather than with you, and Wilkie is taking a lot on his shoulders here.
1st and goal. Low snap. Tries to get it to Brownlee. That's a tough play, and it's picked off. That time Stevenson wasn't going to be denied.
He hasn't been tackled. Go, run down the field, score a touchdown.
Now they blow it dead. They blow it dead, though.
Oh, my. It really did not look.
Stevenson's going to take it all the way anyways. They blew it dead behind the play.
And it'd be interesting to see if he was down or if he stepped out of bounds. Like, everyone stopped on the play.
Jerry Magallanes, our referee in this ACC crew. Let's hear from him.
Out of bounds.
Wilkie getting a little greedy here.
And where let's see. I mean, he right there is, again, there is nothing signaling that he's down. He's inbounds. He doesn't take a knee. That line that you see there, he blows the whistle as that kind of false step occurred. But that to me, that's not indicating a knee. And I know there was a lot talked about last year with fake slides and all that stuff and giving yourself up, but interesting play.
Change of possession. Now a chance for Redding. In open space.
Nice
Gets
block.
a nice block downfield.
And
he steps out of bounds.
Xavier Restrepo with a phenomenal block. Watch Restrepo. Let's see if we can see that here. With number 7, here he comes. Boom. Good block. Knocked this guy off the feet.
Michael Redding was now Parrish out of the backfield. Good catch. Has a lot of blocking in front of him. Inside is Southern Miss territory.
Yeah, and it was a holding call.
Wilkie trying to go up top. Defended perfectly. Jacarius Caston was the intended receiver to Corey Couch from that star position all over him.
Put an arm around you and really invite you into that group of Miami legends, and that is a phenomenal group.
Parrish stays on his feet inside the 10. Cuts it back into the end zone and scores.
Tell you what, there's some Miami running backs that might give that guy a call tonight and say, you put your heart out there, young man. And Henry Parrish has had a really phenomenal game.
And a big-time start to his Miami career, the transfer from Ole Miss. 2 big games.
We were hard on the offensive line in the first half, but compliments to them by stepping up in the second half, getting the run block going.
Redding in motion. Van Dyke over the middle. Restrepo makes the catch. About 2-3 yards shy of the first down. It'll bring up third down.
Really wide open play, and not the greatest pass by Tyler Van Dyke. You see number 7 wide open. You want to see that ball a little bit higher, a little bit out in front. Picked up good accepted.
33-yard attempt for Borregales. Following in his older brother's footsteps, won the Groza a couple of years ago. Now Borregales, a sophomore. High snap. Headley was able to get it down. Borregales is true. Next Saturday. Brownlee 5 catch, 102 yards and a touchdown. Frank Gore Jr. Bottled up in the backfield. He'll be dropped for a loss. Jordan Miller there on the stop. It's been tough sledding for Frank Gore Jr., who went to high school at Killian. That's about 7 miles to the southwest of Coral Gables. His dad, of course, went to Coral Gables High School.
Yep. Hitting the jugs, catching passes in practice this week.
Trail Jones did a good job on that bit. Defend on the play. Wilkie carries himself, fumbles the football. Well, it was a play later, but Miami did get it back.
All right, Chris. We talked about James Williams, the linebacker. The safety. Maybe he could play linebacker. Watch him, number 0 in the middle field. That's a linebacker. Watch him shuffle. Watch him get downhill, scrape, make a tackle, get the ball out. That, when you're looking at the ability to make plays, getting James in class last year, a lot of high hopes, and they've been competing hard.
Almost everybody back on this offense from last year.
And talking defense, it was a big second half for this Miami defense, and it needed to be, because last week they had a big win, but I didn't think they played really that sound defensively. Gave up some big plays, didn't get downhill, allowed some of the blocks. They cut blocks, snuck around blocks, but they did a really good job of fighting back in this second half and anyone on the team and be like, okay, we got to win. If you're a player, don't look up there. I mean, you got to play like you're down 27-7.
Borregales, he's got a big leg. He showed it on that 48-yard attempt. Easily splitting the uprights. So 3 field goals on the day for Borregales. Wilkie drops a snap. Gore was able to pick it up, though, and Trying to do something with it. Unfortunately, that ends up being a loss of about 1.5 yards. Frustrating day for that young man.
Being able to do both, it's big for Southern Miss, and this is a storied program as well. Much like Miami, Southern Miss, used to being some top dogs. And
he played his high school ball in Georgia, Grayson High School, suburban Atlanta. Puts the ball right in the money. Keyshawn Smith still on his feet. There's Garcia, highly recruited kid himself.
Quarterback position, you can be okay, but it's tough to win championships without a quarterback making plays.
Almost a turnover, and it was a turnover. Miami falls on it, gets it back at the 24. And NC State surviving.
Yeah.
How about that against East Carolina in the first week. But sometimes Perry adds to his total and his MVP performance on the day. And we've gone final here in Hard Rock. Coaches embrace in the middle of the field. Hall and Cristobal. As Southern Miss now looks forward to a game at home against Northwestern State. And Miami and Cristobal will go to work this week at practice for a big-time road trip to College Station, Texas to take on Texas A&M at Kyle Field Saturday on ESPN.